Hey guys in World Wide Web. Today from the studio we are video hanging with a highly interesting and effervescent comedian that serves up silly brain-twisting topics. Comedian Ed Smyth from Troy, New York.
Hi, Allison.
Hello, Ed. How are you?
Standard.
Thanks for hanging with me.
I have to turn my laptop open.
I don't know. It's all black.
Right. My laptop's not up.
Oh.
You want me to turn my camera on?
If you could. There you are. Hello.
Sure.
Well, thank you for hanging with us. That's awesome.
Yes.
I can see you now.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry.
Yeah?
Speak slowly. It sounds like you're walking through a glass tube.
Okay. Oh, okay. Is that
Better.
Is that better? Don't yell.
Yeah.
My son said, don't yell, Mom. Okay. So why don't you tell us about your show? What kind of comedic genre do you do?
What kind of show we're having at the Tram Cafe?
Yeah.
Well, we're having a... Sure. Well, our show is the brain tonic for the humorously curious. It's a show featuring myself and a couple of my comedy colleagues doing offbeat, funny, crazy, silly things for the bemusement and amusement of all my fine friends at Tram.
Wow. So do you do like improvisational stuff? Do you make this stuff up or do you rehearse a lot? How do you do it?
Well, there are different comics that do different things. But yeah, for everything that what I do, and certainly for the folks that I invited, no, it's all good stuff. I only bring the best to Utica. The second best I'll bring to New York Mills, but the best to Utica.
To Utica. Awesome. That is awesome. How long have you been performing?
The third best to Ilion, and then the fourth best to Mulholland.
Oh.
By the time we get out to Amsterdam, it's pretty mediocre.
Cool. That's some cool stuff. How long have you been
So Utica
performing?
gets the best.
Yeah, Utica's the best. How long have you been performing?
Yeah. Well, it's been about 2 years now.
Oh,
And I've been coming out to the Tram Cafe since January of last year, and they're always wonderful people. So I started doing regular performances there last June.
Oh, that's cool.
In fact, it was a perfect item for my bucket list. I always wanted to open up for a puppet show, and Garrett at the Tram invited me to be the feature act for their puppet troupe that they offer. I forget their name.
Oh.
So it was my Spinal Tap moment. Welcome, puppet show, and Ed Smyth.
Nice. That is so awesome. How many shows do you do about a year since you started?
How many a year?
Well, since you started, I can't really say a year because you've only been doing it.
Well, I perform 3 or 4 times a week. It's a blend of open mic, showcase nights, and in this case here, it's actually performing a regular show.
Oh, that's good.
Usually on the weekends.
Have you ever blanked on stage?
Blanked out?
Blanked out. Just forgot what you were going to do.
I forgot what I was going to say. I know I was going to say something about that, Allison. Darn, what was I going to say to you about that? No, I never.
No, well, that's good then, right? So I was going to say, well, what would you do? Just kind of roll with it?
What would I do? I was going to say something. Now I forgot what I was going to say about that. No, never blank out.
That's
no.
Awesome. That's pretty good.
No, it's just like singing. It's like singing a song, or riding your bike, or driving to the store. You just know how to do it.
That's good. Well, good.
Yeah. Or sitting in a studio conducting an interview.
Well, I don't know if I know how to do it yet, but I'm learning.
You haven't blanked out on any interview questions.
Nope, not yet. You're right, I guess. Do you recall the first time you were ever on stage? What was that like, your first time?
Oh, well, let's see. You mean performing like that? Oh, well, I had done some open mics, when I was younger. It's just a matter of just getting on the stage and doing a couple of bits. That's the normal routine. People come to open mics and they try out some silly things that they thought of, or a couple of jokes, and it's just a matter of sheer repetition. It's a lot of sweat equity to get to where you want to be.
Do you get nervous before a performance?
Well, I think most people are. It's all it is just using your adrenaline to motivate you forward instead of disabling you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not. And at the Tram Cafe, they're all wonderful, lovely people.
Yeah.
I'm totally relaxed. But I'm wired up because, of course, I make sure I get a double espresso latte. Double espresso pumpkin latte with whipped cream.
Oh, yeah, so you're really wired.
They have the best coffee in all of Utica. And I'm not just saying that because they're paying me on Saturday.
They must go through the Utica coffee house for their coffee.
Yeah. Have you been to the Tram Cafe?
I haven't. I'll have to go there, though. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Maybe the night you perform.
Yeah, it's the hippest spot in Utica's.
Let's see. Did your friends and family try to talk you out of being a comedian, or were they go for it?
They just completely disowned me about it. And they just pretend that I have a real job. So, I put a shirt and tie on and go to work. And that way that, the facade is real.
Are there topics?
I'm going to work now. Got to write some jokes.
Yeah, of course.
Here I am. Oh, I'm working. I'm working now, Allison. I'm not writing jokes. I'm working.
Do-do-do.
Oh,
Humdrum.
Oh, I got to remember that one. Hey, do. Oh, okay. All right, we're back. All right. So
do you think, as a comedian, that there are some topics too raw for comedy?
Yes. Too raw.
Yes.
Sushi. Fresh vegetables, and tofu. They're too raw. Yeah,
I completely agree.
Yeah.
100%.
So I only do. You're right. I only do well cooked jokes that have been properly sautéed.
That sounds deliciously wonderful.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Besides, like anything, as a professional, it is you do things that interest you, not necessarily to shock people.
Yeah.
Although people are, when I told them I'm doing the interview with Allison, they were very shocked. They said, "Can you handle it?" And I said, "Yeah, I think I can." Yeah.
Of course.
Of course. He's sitting in a nice studio.
I am.
Yeah.
Who are your comedic inspirations?
Oh, let's see. Well, I grew up watching a lot of Monty Python and Second City TV, and when I was a kid. I would say that'd be my foundation.
Oh, that's cool. That is cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But my current inspiration is being inside Utica. I love Utica. In fact, I want to perform with the two talking beer steins?
The two talking beer steins?
Yeah, from the TV commercials.
I don't know.
Oh, I
You
see. So now
stumped
the
me.
interviewer is blanking
You
out.
stumped. I do. I'm blanked. You got it.
Hmm.
Let me see. It'll probably
So
come to me after the interview. Oh,
yeah,
darn.
exactly. Sure. Yeah. So are you in Utica? Your studio there?
I'm in Ilion.
Oh,
Well, just
Ilion. Oh,
yeah.
that's a very nice place to be. I want to take back that I saved my third best for Ilion. I really meant I saved my best for Ilion and Utica.
Oh,
Second best for New
okay.
York, the
Yes.
Mills. Third best for Mohawk.
Well,
Yeah.
Ilion doesn't really have anything. So it really doesn't. It
Oh,
doesn't
it's a
have
it's a
any like places that people can go just to, you got to be drinking. They have bars. We have bars.
right. So don't people go? Let's get going, honey. I want to get going. I want to go visit Ilion tonight.
Yeah, that's not like what
Okay,
people
we're
say.
here. We're here, and then you hit the red light, and you go, "Oh, we're past Ilion now. Turn around. Let's go back."
Exactly. Blink.
Actually, on my bucket list is I want to drive down the big hill into Mohawk. What is that route? Without brakes.
Route 28.
I want to. Yes, I just want to stop at the top of the hill and just without brakes, just see how fast I can end up at the bottom.
You'd go pretty fast. I've done it.
We end up running right into the river.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you could end up right there on the left. There is the cemetery. Anything's possible.
Oh yes. just put a big hole there. I could just fly right in.
That's it.
Yeah. So anybody who are in the middle of winter, if you go down to Mohawk, you never come back. Is that why they end up? There's a big cemetery because then with the middle of January, let's go to Mohawk tonight, and they drive down the big hill, and then they can't get back. So they just end up.
You got it. Yeah.
Living in Mohawk for the rest of their lives.
Yeah, that's a bad hill.
Snow to melt.
Yeah. So as a comedian, what's your ultimate
now what's
goal?
interesting about Utica? Utica has the most unique flyover entrance ramps and exits to the thruway that was ever devised by humankind.
Oh yeah.
You get off to get to downtown Utica. You take to actually get to the Tram Cafe on State, right off where there's I can't even explain it. You get off the thruway and you take a right, and then you curl another right, and then you curl a left, and then you curl another right. It's crazy.
That is crazy.
I'd
have to take a GPS every time. Yeah.
I can't. Yeah, you can't explain to someone. You can't simply just get off the thruway and you're in Utica. You have to take all these odd little wacky loops around like this, and then finally you arrive at downtown Utica, and it's just like arriving in downtown Mohawk in the middle of winter. You're stuck. You got to live there because you don't know how to get back.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So
what other towns can we talk about? Go ahead.
As a comedian, what's your ultimate goal? Would you want to be on a TV show, become a comedic actor, have your own, I don't know, stand-up?
Yeah. I think someday I would like to be a headliner in any bar or restaurant in Norwich.
In Norwich?
Because Chenango County is my favorite place to be. In fact, I'm getting close. I've got a gig this summer in, let me look at my New York map. Where is it? It's in, New Berlin.
Oh,
yeah.
New Berlin.
The New Berlin Library is, yes. The New Berlin Library is going to be hosting me on August 2nd. I have to perform there. So
wow.
I'm close. Utica today.
Yes.
New Berlin tomorrow. Norwich, I'm figuring late 2018, 2019. That's my life goal right now.
Oh boy. Oh boy. You got some big dreams.
Yeah.
Big dreams.
Yeah. So I used to live in regular Berlin, which is in Rensselaer County. So now I get to go to New Berlin. So I get to say, hey, it's really crazy here in New Berlin, not like old Berlin.
So where can people find
things
you?
are really crazy here.
Where can people find you? Do you have a YouTube channel? Just like if they wanted to come and see you, do you have your Facebook where they can say, "Where's Ed?"
My Facebook. Well, I have the Facebook page, so I'm always posting where I'm performing there, and that I always post my updates. So if I'm showing up in Utica or New Berlin or someday Norwich, it post a little poster there that tells people when and where.
Oh, that's cool. Well, he's
sure, exactly. Yeah, because dozens of fans will be looking for me.
Absolutely.
Well, a baker's dozen.
Probably
13
more than
of
that.
them.
Probably more than that. What
14.
kind of crowds do you draw in?
Yeah. Angry mobs there because once they realize the kind of material I do, there's an immediate uprising, and usually the town issues an injunction. But so I usually have to come in at night, late at night, sneak in the back roads, like through Mohawk, down the big hill to get to Utica, because they're already looking for me at major exits off the thruway.
Well, I have had such a blast. I'm so glad.
This has been fun.
This is it. I can't thank you enough for hanging with me, though. It's been great.
Oh, it's wonderful, Allison. I really enjoy talking to people from Ilion. And and when I see all your friends in New Berlin, I'll say hi.
Yes,
I'll say
hi.
Hi from the greater Ilion, Mohawk. What's the other town there? Hold on. What's the other town? The Mohawk.
Herkimer.
Herkimer. Yes. Hello from everyone from Herkimer says hi.
Yes, absolutely.
From the greater Herkimer Ilion area, they're all saying hi, and they'll go, "Oh yeah, my cousin lives there, or my uncle," because there's no escaping because we're surrounded by hills that you can't climb out of during most of the year.
Have you ever been to Little Falls? That's even worse. Little Falls.
Yeah. Oh, Little Falls. That's a beautiful little place. I like Little Falls.
That's like that's like San Francisco. It's all one way and it's all a hill.
Oh yeah, it's great. Yeah. So no one ever. That's the opposite. No one can ever get there in the winter. That's why all the stores are closed on Main Street, because you can't get up the hill with the snow. So that's why they made the little village at the bottom near the canal, so people can't get up. Well, let's go shopping at the little store down by the canal. we can't get up the hill.
We got to take the canal to Herkimer.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Oh gosh. Well, thank you so much, Ed, for hanging with me. And I will.
Oh, it's been a pleasure, Allison.
Well, guys, it has been so much fun hanging with Ed Smyth today. Don't forget to hit that like button and leave a comment and let us know what you think of today's show and our guest. You can also check the guest link below. Remember to subscribe and log in and stay tuned to see who we're hanging with next.